Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be reading a Rengoku Extruder by Barkers on Wattpad. So let's get into it. Kyojuro Rengoku has the most vibrant eyes you've ever seen. Like fires in the hearth of paradise, dripping over heavens and clouds. They're spilling reds and oranges as you gaze into them, tears dripping onto your own eyes. You have known him for a long time. Memories segmented by the lapses in history. Twisted stitches as spiders of the days into months and months into years. His smile is closely etched to your heart, dripping with a warmth that only fire exhibits. Kyoj is not an unfamiliar face. Instead, he was far from it. But your skin grows cold when you remember the earlier years. Befriending him is to kindle a burning matchstick, avoiding the flames but allured by how they dance. Your hands get prickly from his warm touch. When your fingers entwine with him, memories of the past collapse in your mind. The first time you had met him, you had to be no older than 16. And while you were merely a demon slayer in the lower ranks, he had just been crowned the flame pillar. Seeing him with those steely eyes that powered the cores of the sun, with hair that you wanted to run your fingers through, imagining how soft it would be. Every time you saw a glance at him in those Hashira meetings, seeing him in a patrol, your heart wrenches slightly, as if aching from a distance. That's how it always seems to me. For years you felt like having bits of him was better than trying to ram him whole, as if you feared being hurt. Although, Kyojuro would never burn you. It wasn't supposed to be like this. This is nothing more than a faraway nightmare. And yet, it felt like reality has been shot forcefully into your cradled palms. You had just become Hashira. This was also on you, being on the same level as Kyojuro, wanting to follow in his footsteps and be by his side. And yet, a demon had killed him. Not instantly, as if that was cruel enough, but Kyojuro was slowly bleeding to death in your arms. He seemed so pleased as he spoke. Don't worry about my death. I'm a Hashira. It shows his path. It's our job to shield the young members. Someday we're going to become something you will cherish. That's what I believe. And his left eye shuts, as trails of red slather down his cheek. I just saw some things and I remember the dreams of my past. Your eyes glisten as they brim with tears, listening to his every word with patience. Kyojuro's ever so quiet, so calm too. He's not entirely a different person, just a silhouetted ghost, counting down the silent moments. I saw you. Kyojuro. You take his hand and feel the calluses from holding a sword. Fingers tracing the lines on his palm slowly. Looking down, pressing your face into his shoulder. Your words could not convey the sorrow they drowned in. He blinks, and you feel his chest left in the plate. Please see Sandra and my father. I want you to meet them. Me? Kyojuro. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve you. I never did. Why must I be the one to see you die like this? It's all my fault. You wish you never met him. You wished you never learned his name, so you would never have to suffer like this. But then he's smiling. I'm glad I met you, Ayan. You are? His words are now a mere soft whisper. Do you remember when I first met you? How could I forget? He came to save my village. You ran your fingers through his hair, quiet and fond. I dreamt of you to the point where I wanted to be like you. And he's still smiling, even as you choke out sobs next to him. And unlike you, his voice does not crack once. I'll dream of you, because I've always believed in you. Please, Please don't leave me. Don't break my heart again, Kyojuro. And when you say that, he guides his own hand to your heart. It's beating perfectly fine to me. I don't want to break your heart, why on? I want to die without regrets. Do you have any? And he looks at you. Golden eyes stare at you with secrets of the universe. Looks at you with such love and meaning. I wish you said those words earlier. Because I love you. And then, just right then, he closes his eyes, and they never open again. And a few months later, you're doing as you asked. Sandra is sadly crying behind the closed door, while you have your knuckles lifted, ready to rub against the wood. You can hear him. It's been 1 month. 1 month since he died. You're standing on the doorstep of the Rengoku home, remembering things Kyojuro has briefly told you about his life. The misunderstood father, the innocent brother, the mother who battled her illness and lost. Not every fight is meant to be won. He had once said eccentrically to you during dinner. The door opens. Sindro stands there, a spitting image of his brother. Oh, hello, Wayan-kun? Yes? Hello, Sindro. I'm sorry for coming so unexpectedly. He steps aside, looking nervous as the Yurikyo just started smashing a glass bottle in the distance. His words blurred together. Do you know what he said to me? Sandra says quietly. Before he left for Hillchester training, you feel the cold abyss in your heart start to crack, like ice melting away as you inhale the herbal tea. No. He told me that he believes in me. That whatever path I walk down on, I'll be a great person. I have a burning passion in my heart, so that even if we're lonely, we should do our best. Then we should fulfill that duty, Sanjurkan. You're not lonely anymore, even if it feels like it. Because Kyojur's still dreaming of us. You've got to work hard in life for him. And in the end, the only remnant to revisit is the empty cup with tea left over at the scraping bottom, still faintly warm, as burning with the love Kyojuro seems to always exhibit. He's never going to break your heart again, because even if it's broken, Kyojuro's features will stitch it back together. His touch is so gentle, as the days turn into months, and then into years again, and you know he's never going to forget you. So you take that first step, as you stand on the same level as him, heart half empty, but his soul lingers like the aftermath of a sweet dream, coated in wisteria. Sometimes, if you try hard enough, you will even feel him again. And that's when you know that whatever unspoken exchange between you was, it was love, and it will never be forgotten.